Hello, everyone. Okay, this is going to be part two. Hi, everyone. This is Trisha. I am the Indigenous psychic, healer, and spiritual mentor. I've been doing this over 25 years. And I'm also the creator and founder of Deeply Intuitive. Unleash your gifts to create abundance, be empowered, and to gain confidence in connecting to your guides. I know that has to change soon. I'm also the CEO and the creator and the founder of Launch and Monetize Your Gifts. So this is part two, okay? Since the other one didn't work, I blame it on the Mercury, the Mercury retrograde in Gemini. So this is part two. I'm just gonna ignore the last live that I did. I apologize. Give me a second. Make sure that you like this video, that you love it, and share it out, and tag your friends. Also, follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell to know when I'm uploading. Follow me at Clubhouse at trishacondo and on TikTok, which I'm going to get really, really busy with. I'm so sorry. I just finished eating my supper, so hopefully I don't have anything in my teeth. Okay. So let's start this again. Okay, so the first card, first of all, can everybody hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Okay. Let me know where you're tuning in from so I can say hi to you properly. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Excuse me. Can you hear me and see me okay? Yes? Good. Okay, let's continue. So this is the Dust Devil, okay? And this is all about turning everything around within and without, meaning everything is going to be, I even see, if you can see, there's a man in there, okay? And he actually turns everything around within you, shakes everything up, disrupts everything, okay? And this has happened to me all week. I got to be really honest with you. It has been happening all week for me. And I'm sure it's been happening for you. This coming week is all about disruption and change, okay? And that's what, and we often refer to it in tarot as the Tower card, when things fall apart, okay? That's what I related to. And it's all about throwing you off, meaning throwing you off from your old life, from your old self, okay? And that's what it means. Throwing you off. Because when we're too comfortable sometimes, I feel like we need things to shake up, okay? And this is what the card is saying. Sorry, there's so many friggin' emails. So everything's going to be messy. Everything's going to shake. Oh, God, no. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay. So with this being said, everything is going to shake up this week. This coming week, it's all about throwing you off, okay? Letting go of the old. This is what it's basically doing. Shaking up inside because things need to be shooken up, okay? And following that is this is all about your intuition. So intuition, diving deep, going below the surface where you don't want to go. If you have a goal in mind, and it's time to really go deeper within everything, okay? And we really have to trust the dive, trust the work that's coming, because there's work to be done. When we dive deeper into something, is maybe we looked at the surface of it and then we say, okay, This week is all about that. It's all about really going within our intuition and saying, you know, that didn't feel right. I got to go a little bit deeper into this, because that is what is asking of us. Okay. This card is saying we need to go a little bit more and really explore this. Okay. This has happened to me this past week, which is really on target with what it's been really interesting. And also to stick to what you're doing. Okay. Even if it gets uncomfortable for you, even if it gets uncomfortable. Okay. So let's go to the third card, which is really cool. I've already picked these before. So this is all about, so we talked about things, being shaken up for a reason. And then we're starting to trust our intuition. Hey there, Donna. Thanks for showing up. And so this is an overflow. There's an old building, right? So the old building, in order for it to be rebuilt into something really new, we have to trust the intuition that's coming this week. Because I've been noticing it with yesterday it was raining. Not yesterday, today. Today was raining, and I feel like when there's rain, it tends to wash away the past. This is what it's doing with the rain. When it rains really hard, it just tells us that the past is being washed away. And when the past is being washed away, that means this coming week is all about okay. Hi Donna, it's your first time, right on. So that means with this coming week, right? That means good things are coming, because we got to wipe out the old. And this is all about empathy overload. If you're an empath, you're a big feeler like I am. You're going to feel like overwhelmed by the energies, because it is Mercury and Gemini right now. And also, we're in Cancer. So we're feeling a lot, and we need to really love ourselves at this time. Okay. And you're going to feel overwhelmed by the emotions, because it's a really heavy week too. But it's also saying, don't keep going full blast all the time. Sometimes it's good to have a bath, because when I see a lot of water in the cards, it tells me a lot to do with being in water. Is really going to help you to really stay in your own energy and wash away everybody else's energy. That is what is really, oh, great. Yeah, I had it earlier live, but the audio cut out. So that's why I'm doing this again. So it is all about abundance too. I've been seeing a whole bunch of crows and birds and woodpeckers everywhere. I've been seeing birds everywhere. And that usually tells me that there's big things that are coming. There's big changes that are coming all across the province, even, at a national level too. And that's what this means. Okay. There's big, huge changes coming. And I just wanted to dive in deeper with that card, because it really speaks volumes when there's a lot. Hey there, Donna. There's a lot of change. There's a lot of upheaval. There's a lot of dismantling old systems. And also, you're going to feel it this week, where you're feeling like everything is just, communication is off, because we're Mercury and Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. It's all about talking. So it happened to me. My Facebook Live is like, oh, really? It's been happening. It's going to happen all week too, where you feel like you've been, and it's not a curse. It's just, if you don't believe in this, that's fine. But you're going to notice, even if you don't believe in the Mercury retrograde in Gemini, I do. I never really believed in this before, but I do now. And it's been happening all week. So I picked this vulture spirit. And I was talking about this. That's great, Donna. So this is what I left off with, because it kind of cut off. The vulture spirit is really interesting, because a vulture always is around things are about to go into the spirit world. So anything that is decaying, some things that are about to pass on, what the vulture does is come and pick at the bones and the carcass of the animal. And so you're going to feel as though you've got things lying around in your house that you feel like you're almost like picking away at a wound, okay? And the energy is saying to you, you need to get rid of it, okay? And this is what the vulture is saying. He's at the head of, he's usually at a top of a tree branch, and he waits. He doesn't go down and try to bug the animal. He waits because he's very respectful, right? The vulture spirit is extremely respectful. And what happens is he waits, and then he he is kind of like he helps recycle the earth, and that's what he does. So it's a lot like when you have the moose show up, it helps the community, right? Nothing is wasted. So that is pretty much it, because I feel like the energy has been a little bit loopy this week, and it's going to be a little bit loopy next week because things have to rearrange themselves. The creator's saying, okay, now we've got to really look at a couple of things that are lying around that are no longer in alignment with what we're doing now. Things need to be thrown out, taken out, just cleared, okay? Meaning donate things, recycle, all of that, because that's what I'm doing this weekend. And it really makes sense, okay? It really makes sense. So this is pretty much what I'm going to go for. And it really makes sense with what's going on in the world. And there's a lot of things that are going on, like with Indigenous people, especially with the 215 children, that were recently unearthed. And my heart goes out to all of the families. And I really feel that it kind of is an alignment with the vulture spirit, that things will be unearthed, right? And things need to be looked at a little bit more. So, with that being said, I do wish all the healing and prayers going out to all the Indigenous communities out there and all the Indigenous people and the residential school survivors. Okay, my heart goes all of you because I'm Indigenous myself. So, with that being said, let's go to the visions. So, the vision that I kept getting before I got cut out, the vision I kept getting is people are coming together, and people are really starting to, they might have a little bit of what you call PTSD, because we've been separated for such a long time, for about a year. And you're going to feel the anxiety, okay, of it all. You're going to feel people's anxieties. You're going to feel people's fears, because we don't know how to function after being so separate and distanced from everybody else. So that is pretty much what it is. So that's pretty much what I've gotten from all the cards. That's what they're telling me. And we're going to feel like overwhelmed. Like that is one of the last cards. We're going to feel overwhelmed, and we're going to be like, oh, I don't want to go out yet. So there's going to be a little bit of that kind of energy too. Okay. It's a really loaded reading that I'm putting out there, and it makes sense. So with the visions, I feel like people are going to be kind of sketchy with coming together. And that's what I feel. Um, yeah, that's what I feel. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this. And I'm glad I came back on and did this for you, because I know the other one didn't work that well. That's okay. It happens. It happens. So if you would like to work with me, I'm going to put my link here. Okay, if you want to schedule a free breakthrough call and you would like to learn about how to own your gifts. I'm just going to put my link here. Own your gifts. And oh shoot. This Mercury retrograde, man. It's really did it again. My God. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. I got it now. Oh. Okay. So if you would like to work with me and you've been watching me for a while, I do have. Oh, what happened now? See? It's just so amazing. It didn't even go through. Oh, it went through. Okay. All right. So here's the thing right here. My God. Okay. I'm going to go before something else happens. All right, everyone. Have a great night. And I do wish you a great week. And I will see you soon. All right. Apnamotes.